welcome and thanks for joining today. Sorry it's been a little while since we did a video. We've been out on the road working with our clients. So, the good news is the experience we get in the field, we're able to take those experiences and help other people, and they help us get better too. And that's really where today's topic and that came from. And it's, it's really right and wrong, and the cost of doing the right thing. And I guess I'll just go ahead and give away the end at the beginning, and that is there should never be a cost associated with right and wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And regardless of the financial rewards for doing the wrong thing, stay away from it because it's always got cost. And as a consultant and as a CEO, having seen this from both sides, I've understood that sometimes you get in those situations where in your gut you know what the right thing is, but you do the wrong thing because it can make you some money. And so, for instance, as a consultant, I've been in where a client is really willing to pay and they want to go in a certain direction and they're willing to pay pretty well, but based on your experience or just in your intuition, it's not the right move. But you go anyway because they're willing to pay you, thinking if I tell them we can't go, then I lose the paycheck. If it takes them 3 months to figure it out, then I made some money. That's never the right approach. It's always the right approach to do the right thing. And so I just wanted to, the last few weeks, whether it's talking to friends who've had this happen or maybe seeing some examples in articles, I've seen a few people who, quote unquote, lost their company, or they brought in investors and lost control of their company. And I'm fairly certain when that happened, there were some warning signs that told them, don't go down this path. But they went anyway, and and they may have had all the best intentions, but missed a few of those warning signs. And so if you're a young business and somebody comes to you and they promise you this amazing shortcut, chances are it's snake oil. They're going to make some money. You're not going to get where you want to be. That's why I always want to be very realistic and upfront. And if it means that I don't get that client or I don't get that job, then that's okay. But if I get it, I want to set the right expectations. So you should never struggle between right and wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And in today's world, that line has been blurred considerably, everywhere from the political arena to the social arena inside of your family, and definitely in our jobs. What was up is now down. What was down is now up. The world is topsy-turvy, but that's why we have what's inside of us, and that's that intuition, that gut instinct. It's discernment. If you don't feel right about something, then don't do it. And that's the best advice I can give you based off of not just my experiences, but watching others and seeing the predicaments they get themselves in. And when I sit down and they say, you've got to help me, I'm about to lose my business, and I say, well, tell me where you felt this was going wrong. And they say from day one. It should never have gotten off the ground, but it's this hope. And I've been there in these hopeless situations where somebody came in selling hope. If my baby's ugly, tell me my baby's ugly. I want to hear that. And don't tell me you can help me if you can't help me. So if you're a consultant and you're taking money without knowing what the end result will be, shame on you. And if you're a business and you felt like you knew that this wasn't going to work and you went forward anyway, then you can't blame the consultant for that, or whoever. It's any outside help, because if you've been in business, depending on your size, but most businesses aren't big enough to own everything internally. They've got to use some outside resources, and you've got to select those very carefully. So again, this isn't about how to hire a consultant, or if you're a consultant, how to find the right clients. It really comes back to, as a consultant, if you go in and in your gut you feel like what that client is asking for is impossible, tell them. And if it costs you that job, or that job's not really a job, that's fine. And if you're a business owner or manager or a leader, and somebody comes and pitches you on something that you don't feel good about, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, you've got to live with those decisions. And I'll tell you, I have cost myself some money just in the last couple of months simply because either I couldn't buy the vision, or I didn't think the vision was really going to move, or because I realized that some of the parties in that transaction were trying to manipulate things to where maybe I might have even been more on the winning side, but it would have put the client on the losing side. I'm not there. That's not who I am. So this isn't a pitch to hire me. It's just a pitch to tell you, never underestimate the power of that gut instinct. If you feel like it's a bad situation, it's probably a bad situation. If you feel great about it, just check it out and make sure. Measure and monitor often. So again, biggest takeaway is there should be no price tag on doing the right thing. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Don't let the world influence you. If you've got convictions, and that's how you tell what's right and wrong. What's wrong for me may not be wrong for somebody else because they have different convictions, but they don't have to live my life. Your business and your convictions, you have to live those. So if somebody is asking you to go against some strongly held conviction, it's wrong. Just remember that. So hopefully this helps somebody today, and feel free to send me some questions, because this is a topic that can definitely, it can rub some surfaces pretty raw, but it's vital to me to get that out there, because I've seen this. I've had friends lose their companies in the last few months because they trusted somebody who did not have their best intentions at heart. I've seen managers get taken awry, and I've seen consultants get misled because they were doing the right thing, and then in the end they either didn't get what they were promised or didn't get paid. So again, trust your gut. If you feel good about it, verify it and move forward. If you don't feel good about it, definitely take a step back. Thanks. Have a good day.